When I'm here with you. When I'm here with you. When I'm here with you.
Alright, I'm just getting ready for a drift day, well actually 2 drift days at Driftland. I've never been before, it's up in Scotland, it's like 7 hours away from me, so I'm not looking forward to the drive there, but hopefully it'll be worth it. It's a private event done by Street Track Life, and Toby, Monkey London, managed to get me an invite for that, so big thank you to Toby straight away. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm quite nervous because I've not got any kind of handbrake now in this. I'm going in the 86. I was contemplating going in the 350, but I think I'd much rather go in the 86 really. But yeah, no handbrake because the hydro still isn't plumbed in, and we managed to shatter the stock drum handbrake last time out at Teesside. Also went into the gravel last time, as you'll have seen. So I've just spent like the last 10 minutes just getting all the under tray off and shaking all the stones out and stuff, so it's all hopefully a bit less rattly now. And I've also just changed the diff oil, so hopefully that'll be a little bit smoother. And yes, I know this place is an absolute shithole. I'm going to tidy it up soon, don't worry, before you comment. Yes, it's a mess. Yes, I'll tidy it up soon. But before that, let's go to Scotland and do some skids. Made it to Driftland. I'm all sponsored up. I've got 621 hoodie on because it turns out you have to have long sleeves, and my hoodies and stuff are all back at the hotel, so I didn't realise that. But yeah, Adam's here. He's trying to zip tie his fucking car together at the moment. How's it going, Adam?
Fuck it! I ain't even
Already?
Can't get the cable tie through. Fucking too fat.
Drift life, cable ties, straight away. We haven't even done a skid yet, and he's got cable ties out. But yeah, there's some cool cars here. And the track looks awesome. I've just been to have a quick look around it. Yeah, it looks mad. So yeah, we're just gonna go get in the queue, do a little practice lap. The throttle's still shit, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so we're in the queue for our very first lap. Obviously this is gonna be absolutely terrible because I don't know the track at all. And I've still got the shitty throttle and no handbrake, but yeah, I'll leave like one of the first laps in just so you can at least see my progress throughout the weekend, I guess. Quite a lot of photographers here as well. There's like a photographer on every corner. Kind of cool. God, I'm gonna be so bad. Let's just get these first few laps over and done with. Fucking hell, this is gonna be hard, man. Corner, it's going to be a nightmare. That was interesting. This is tricky without a handbrake, man. There's one corner that just fucking needs it. Hopefully I can figure out a way to do it by the end of the day, but I'm not feeling confident. About needing a handbrake and then I fucking nailed it. time I looked behind me, Adam was like right there. That was good. Alright, so day one is done. It's been an awesome day. The only casualty is I managed to lose some wheel arch lining. The wheel arch lining from here just disappeared, so fuck knows where that ended up. And the other side is like hanging down, scraping on the ground. But yeah, other than that, and the exhaust gaskets, other than that, we're okay. So we're just going to swap wheels back on and then yeah, drive to get some food. Made a nice mess of the whole car actually, look at that. I didn't realise how filthy it got. Fucking hell. So yeah, that was it for day one. Day two will be coming up next, so we'll see you there. So, bit of an unforeseen development. My tyre rod end seems to have snapped. That's good, isn't it? Fuck's sake. Yeah, just came to Asda to get a card reader so that I could get some footage off the GoPro tonight, so I've got room for tomorrow. And yeah, this happened. Now, luckily, I've brought a spare tyre rod end with me, so hopefully we'll be alright. In fact, I could probably get away with just taking that bolt out rather than having to replace the whole tyre rod end. It's fucking lucky that this happened in the car park as well, not on the road. Like driving it here, I thought the front steering feels a little... front steering? As if it's got rear steering. But yeah, I thought the steering feels a little bit weird. And then yeah, just went to reverse out of this parking space and snap. So yeah, that could have been really dangerous if it happened on the road, but luckily it's happened here. And luckily I've got all the parts to fix it, so couldn't really ask for a better time and a place for this to happen.
A few moments later.
Alright, so it's day two at Driftland. The weather is not looking great. Managed to fix the tie rod last night. Took a while, but managed to get it done. Didn't film any of it because I was just like in the pitch black in Asda. Adam's excited because he got most improved driver. Hey! Yeah, we're just hoping that...
He's fucking shit, he drives on it.
I mean, it's true. So yeah, I've just topped the oil up a bit and hopefully this tie rod stays in one piece, unlike yesterday. And yeah, we'll just hope that the weather doesn't piss it down. So, let's go, see how it goes. So we just found a little bit of an issue. I just wanted to sort of make sure all the bolts and everything that I replaced yesterday were still nice and tight, and they are. But I've noticed that when you've got the car jacked up in the air, you can't turn to the right at all really. You can turn like half a turn and it stops. And it's not hitting anything, the wheel's not catching anything. I took the wheel off. Nothing is hitting anything on either side. But like you can still turn left full lock, but right you can't turn at all really. But when the car's running and with the engine on, you can. It's absolutely fine. So like the power steering, I guess, is just overcoming whatever's stopping it turning, but it's not a good sign really, is it? And it kind of makes me thinking that the steering rack might be on its way out or something. So yeah, I guess we'll see how this goes. I'm going to be pretty wary of something breaking, but I can't really be able to just like sit around all day and not drift just in case something breaks, because you know, for all I know it might be absolutely fine and I've just wasted the whole day here not drifting. So that's kind of my mentality, but it is going to suck balls if I have to get fucking trailered home from here. Like it took me 6 hours in a car. The back of a low loader is going to be like 7 or 8. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I guess the steering rack gave up then. Fuck. That feels like it did yesterday. Fuck! Can't snap that new bolt already, surely. Fuck me, man. Like, whatever it is, I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it. I haven't got any more spares. Unless it's just the tie rod itself, but it's either going to be the steering rack or the bolt has died again. Or maybe the bolt's just come out. That's probably the best case scenario. The bolt's just worked loose. We'll see. Right, so we've just been and bought some more bolts, which took a bit of finding, but we have got some more 14mm bolts. I bought 3 because probably need some spares now. Because it is, as my lovely assistant will demonstrate, it is the same thing that happened yesterday on the other side. So yeah, despite what PBM told me in an email saying that, oh no, you don't have to worry about the other side, same thing happened again the next day. So yeah, we just got to fuck about with mole grips and a hammer again to get these spacers off. And yeah, then put the new bolts in and see how we go. Alright, we're back in the queue after fixing another tie rod bolt. I bought a few spares as well. I don't know if I showed you that already, but yeah, hopefully that'll let us survive the day. I'm kind of nervous because like, obviously we've broken 2 in 2 days. I'm kind of nervous that one of them's going to snap again, but hopefully not. I mean, they're both brand new bolts now. Hopefully we've done them tight enough, but I guess we'll see. And we're really upset, and the marshals are going to be really upset if it happens again. So yeah, let's see how this goes. We're going out behind Adam, but I'm literally just using this as kind of a test session. And I basically missed the whole morning because of trying to sort that issue out and having to go buy bolts and stuff. So I literally did like 1 or 2 sessions in the morning, and then we've had the lunch break just now. So this is now a different layout. This is now the fast layout again, where you do like the whole first corner, like all the way around to here. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting test of the tie rod bolts. Closest I've been to anyone through that fast bit. What do you feel like as a passenger?
That was awesome.
Your first time being in a drift car?
Yeah.
Well, I hope that was a good first experience.
It didn't disappoint.
It didn't disappoint, good. That's the kind of review I like. That's what's snapping my fucking tie rods.
Yeah.
That's honestly, that's the bit where it snaps, and that's where it feels like it's damaging something. I know you sit on my door as well, man. Slippery and the second part's grippy. I'm gonna just fucking go back in and just wait for it to dry a bit. Yeah. It's not much fun because you're just second guessing every single input on the throttle.
That's fair enough.
Alright guys, unfortunately it's just been like raining for the last sort of half hour, and yeah, there's only about 5 minutes left in the day now. I did go out and do 1 wet session, which you'll have seen, but it wasn't much fun, especially because it was partly drying up in places. So yeah, not ideal. But yeah, that's pretty much the day done now. Obviously this day was nowhere near as much fun as yesterday, because of, obviously I spent most of the time just fixing stuff, and then it's rained, and yeah, just wasn't as good. But still an awesome track, like still really enjoyed the track layouts and the way it was run and everything. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to load up now, go grab some food, staying over for another night in the hotel because I didn't fancy driving 7 hours home after this. I'm fucking knackered. Me and Adam are both saying we're proper exhausted. So yeah, we're going to go do that. Just going to pack up now, and then I'll probably like film a little like more in-depth kind of thing, a little outro or something when I get back home. So I'll see you then. Alright, so I made it back fine. The tie rod bolts lasted the journey home. To be fair, I think those ones will be fine now. I just got to make sure I keep them tight. I think the problem is when we first put the angle kit on, I was checking all the bolts after every drift day, and then like none of them were ever loose, so I slowly sort of got out of the habit of checking them all. And speaking to the guys who make the kit, they reckon they must have just come loose and just slowly sort of vibrated themselves loose and then snapped because they're not tight, because then they've got a little bit of sort of wiggle room. So yeah, I'm just going to have to sort of keep on top of them. I've got some different style locking nuts as well now, so we'll see if that helps. And I'll put some Loctite thread locker stuff on them. So hopefully that'll solve that problem, we won't have any more issues, but we'll see. But yeah, as for the track itself, Driftland, obviously that was my first time there. Really enjoyed it. You'll have hopefully seen in the first day how much fun I had. Like I said before, the second day was a bit of a letdown just because of the problems I had and the weather and stuff, like nothing to do with the track or the organisation of the event. But I did get invited back to Final Boss, which is there in like 2 weeks. It's an annual event. I think it's annual anyway. It might be twice a year, I'm not sure. I think it's just once a year. But yeah, can't wait to go back for that. It's a shame it's so far away, like I said, 6 or 7 hours, but not the end of the world, I guess. Just have to make sure I don't break the car. Like I said, the main thing is just those tie rod bolts. Also the exhaust gaskets. It wasn't the gaskets that died, it's one of the bolts rattled itself loose. So again, I've got some locking nuts for them now, and some stronger bolts, and some exhaust gasket paste stuff. So hopefully that'll all stay together. I mean, I've still got the problem with the boost leak or the wastegate not staying closed or whatever it is that's causing me to struggle to make boost. So that's going in, the car's going into Fensport in about a week for them to try and sort it out. The problem is that's like 2 days before Final Boss. So if like anything they do like causes a problem, or if they have to wait for parts or whatever, then it's not going to get sorted for Final Boss, or worst case scenario, I might not even be able to drive it. But I'm sure they won't do anything that will actually break it, but I'm just kind of worried that someone's going to be like taking stuff apart and working on it 2 days before I've got to drive it to Scotland. But we'll see how that goes. So yeah, the next video you'll see will be, I think, the drift day at Rockingham, which I did in the 350Z a couple of days ago. It was literally like a few days after Driftland, so that should be the next video you see. And then we're also going to be getting the hydraulic handbrake working in the 86 very soon, because all the parts have turned up for that. And I've also got a new gear shifter for the 86, like a whole new shifter mechanism. Somebody, I can't remember who it was in the comments, but somebody recommended this CAE shifter. It was very expensive for a gear shifter, but checked out all the reviews and stuff and like what other people think of it, and everyone seems to say it is worth the money. It's like the best shifter they've ever had, like way better than just the short shifter kits and stuff you can get, because like I say, it replaces like the whole mechanism. So we'll see how that goes. It looks like kind of a convoluted, complicated install, but we'll see. So I'm going to do that soon. But yeah, next video will be Rockingham, Alta Paddock and the 350Z, so I will see you there.